What's going on, y'all? I am doing another little check-in. Y'all seem to like these videos in the car for some reason, so I said, you know what, let me bust down another one, okay? You know what, I wanted to kind of like just give y'all something positive for this good Sunday as we head into the work week. It is snowing outside. I am driving lower than the speed limit, eyes on the road, and but I had a message in my mind today for y'all. I was at church this morning with my mama, right? You know, because I gotta take care of some things with her, and make sure she's situated straight before I, it's an evolving situation. And for those of you who know, when you lose a parent, you gotta hold on tight, right? And for me, I'm in a space where I'm trying to, get some things done for her, right? So anyway, let me tell y'all something. When the spirit moves on you to go to church, okay? That's number one. Always listen to that little voice, because sometimes it'll be like, oh, I don't feel like going to church. I could do this, that, and the third. I could be getting some other things done. And true enough, I could have been running out earlier to get this salt to put down on the driveway for this snow. But I'm glad I went. And let me tell you why. It wasn't just what the pastor said today that took me out of here. It was actually a testimony that a lady had that just was like, wow. And I want to tell you what she said, and then I want to tell you what it means for you and me, right? So the lady got up before pastor, for some reason, I don't know if you could just raise your hand and the pastor will be like, oh, hit the mic. But she did, and he handed her the mic. So what she said was, she said, she is battling the big C. Y'all know this, the C word, the cancer. But this is her third battle with cancer, third or fourth, right? She had the, thyroid cancer. She had, tumors in her brain, and now she's dealing with the lung cancer. And, for me, that was just like, it hit close to home, right? For those of you who've been following my journey, that hit close to home for me. So as she was standing there though, and the way she was moving and just like, the amount of faith that she was talking about and how many times she's already beat it. And what that said to me was, and this woman was speaking with all the joy in her mind, all the joy in her heart, like you could literally, it was emanating from her body, right? She was literally, like the epitome of energy, right? And I'm saying like energy, like movement, right? So whatever battles she's dealt with, it ain't stopping her from doing nothing, okay? And so I later find out that this is the same, when my mom had told me about this lady, and this is the same, and my mom said the lady is moving and shaking, right? And what she talked about was that she just had faith that, God was going to take care of her. And every single time she done beat it. So she, at this point in time, has the ultimate faith that, it's all good. And the joy with which she spoke really hit me, right? Because I'm thinking about, my own grief with losing my father and just the enormous level of responsibility of things to take care of, even in my own life, right? So adding in your own life, your own stresses, now you got to think about, other things, right? And so some days, I ain't gonna lie, I be having mini panic attacks, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, there's so much to be done. And I finally just said to myself, Rome was not built in a day, right? I can only do a certain amount of things at a time, and that's all I can worry about, right? But also too, when I'm thinking about these little mini panic attacks I be having, just as a result of just feeling overwhelmed, And then hearing this lady's testimony, I'm literally looking at my life like, yo, bro, wake up, okay? Wake up and smell the doggone coffee that's been brewing all this time. I'm sitting here, ruminating and depressed. And yes, I have to acknowledge my own grief. That is definitely true, right? Because, at the end of the day, you, me, I, whoever it is that's listening to this that it resonates with, we've lost somebody. We going through the grief, right? But at the same time, we still have life. And so then I just began to thank God for I have to thank God for the things that have fallen into place as a result of my dad transitioning. And really what that means is I've been able to spend a lot of time with my mom and really I thought I knew my mom, right? Like, we all think we know our parents, right? But then it's a whole different thing when you're with them like night and day, all day, right? And I kind of realized that my mom is like me. Like, she could go periods of time throughout the day entertaining herself, and she don't need somebody overlording her, and being a helicopter son, you know what I'm saying? Like, she needs her own personal space. And I'm that type of person too. Like, I need to recharge my battery after I done been social for a minute, So I had that realization that this has allowed me to spend more time with my mom in a way that I probably would never have been able to do. It has also allowed me the opportunity to help her take care of some things in a way that she wants to do them. So it has also, I think, brought me and my sister closer, and it's brought me closer to a lot of other family members as well. It has also helped me figure out that I can just simply re-engage with my church home here that I grew up in, because I have been searching for a church home in the Maryland, DC area, but I be feeling like looking for a church be like dating, right? Because I don't know. It's just sometimes it don't always feel like it fits you. It gotta resonate with you, So I thought about that and I was like, wow, so I wouldn't even be here right now for this sermon. I wouldn't have heard those words had it not been for the situation that I find myself in, with my dad transitioning. And I feel like, to be honest with y'all, like, my state of mind has been that I feel like my dad is with me regardless, right? I can't really explain it because I've never heard so many people tell me, oh my God, you look just like your dad. Nobody's ever said that to me. Most people used to say I always look like my mom. So it's so funny to hear that now. And maybe people are just realizing that because I never realized it, but I don't know. Anyway, I say all of this to say, if this lady who has beaten cancer 3-4 times can have faith, get up and do and go, then you can get up on your feet and get out of bed, get to work, do what you need to do, have faith that your situation is going to work out. Understand what it means to have unrelenting faith that you will get over whatever it is in this space and time that you are going through. You're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. And it's inevitable when you have that level of faith, that level of confidence, that even when you feel like you're losing, you know that you're ultimately winning, because everything is always working out for your good. When you think about life like that, it changes everything. And it allows you to find joy even in the midst of a struggle or a challenging situation that you might be going through. Because you know at the end of the day, and I'm talking know, I ain't talking about think, I ain't talking about believe, I'm talking about the surety of, listen, as sure as there are 24 hours in a day, as sure as there is a sun and a moon, as sure as the sky at some point will be blue, even though it's gray today, your situation is going to change and the elevation is going to come. You just need to get up off your feet and get to work in whatever capacity you know you're supposed to be working. So if that's you and all you doing is sitting around complaining about your situation, about your health, about your diabetes, about your weight, or whatever it is, and you ain't doing nothing to change it, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I'm going to repeat that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So what does that mean, Richie? That means you got to change something in order for changes to happen within your life. Somebody get up and run around the room right now. Somebody get up and run around the room. Run around the room on that one. Okay? So now that I done made it to my destination, I just felt like that was on my heart for y'all today. And here's the get you, yeah for me. If I can get up on this good internet and talk about this good old reality TV tea or good old reality recaps, then I can most surely give y'all some tea that I got from church. Okay? So with that being said, I hope this video goes viral, and not because it's going to make me money. Because somebody out there needs to hear this. Somebody out there needs to understand that you need to understand that faith without the work, I mean, what is it? And I ain't talking about just doing work to be busy. I'm talking about the inspired action that comes from faith and belief in a thing that it is that you want for yourself. Again, you diabetic, you taking your medications, you eating right, you getting exercise, you walking on a daily, you want to lose weight, you eating right, you going to the gym, you walking, you getting exercise, you want a new job, is you looking, are you searching, you updated your resume, you want a new relationship, you stop messing, you still messing with the old one? You ain't let the old one go? You still humping and grinding with the last one? That's a no good for you? Okay, is that what you're doing? You want more money, but you ain't willing to do nothing to change that situation? Lord have mercy. Okay, so listen. I'm about to run up in here and get this good salt for this good asphalt. Oh, let me tell y'all also about, I've talked to you guys about Rich Life. You can text the number down below if you're trying to get in. Basically, Rich Life is it's a membership. It's a membership, right? And so what that basically affords you is up to 80% off travel related like discounts on hotels, vacations, but it is also a way where you can also refer that membership and you can make money. So like for me, I woke up the other day and these results are I ain't gonna say these results are typical. It just depends on the amount of work you put into it. If you know you like to run your mouth and you like to tell people about things, just like you tell people about your favorite restaurant, you know this is for you, right? If you like to travel and you get these and you like hotel discounts, so if you want to go down the street and go to the movies, I can still look in my membership and I can get not 80% off probably, but I can get a significant discount on my movies or my dinner if I wanted to, right? So I was thinking about going to see Nosferatu tonight. So I would look in my membership and see what the discount was for my area, and then see how much free popcorn I can get, all those types of things. So it's really a lifestyle and travel membership. But and then I get paid every day. Okay. So this is just another example of one of those avenues that you can take that you can actually do something about your situation. Outside of that, though, the message is, listen, if that lady can get up there and testify about her situation with the full confidence and surety that God has taken care of her already, before she even fully goes through another battle with it, then you can find the faith, okay, to know that your situation is going to be okay. You just got to do what you need to do in order to get there. All right. So listen, if y'all like stuff like this, I know this is a little different. Some people here just for the tea and for the recaps, but I wouldn't be doing my job fully to the fullest of my capabilities if I didn't come on here and at least try to motivate some of y'all to do something different this year, right? At least for the next 35 days. For the next 60 days, try. Okay, that's it. I love y'all. Bye.